Hello, I'm Mrs.Munkwitz, World Literature and English 11 teacher at North Campus. This is my second year teaching at Arrowhead, and I'm an Arrowhead graduate myself. I am also the advisor for Warhawk Interact, an international and local service group. The best way to get into contact with me is via email at the address listed below. Here you will see my schedule for first semester on the left and second semester on the right. If students need to come in for help or make up missing work, they may come in before school or after school or during one of my office hours slots. The first course I teach is World Literature. World Lit is divided into 2 semester-long classes, which each have their own materials and objectives. This means that a student who enrolls in World Lit first semester will not have a duplicate experience if he or she takes the class second semester. A student who takes World Literature first semester will be diving into some great literature right off the bat. We begin the course by reading Crick Crack, a novel written in polyphonic narration and set in a broken Haiti during a time of political unrest. The book is supplemented by rich personal accounts, nonfiction articles, and critical commentaries. The second focus piece for the semester is Never Fall Down, a gripping and poignant true story of a boy who overcomes his childhood as a boy soldier in Cambodia. This piece will also be supplemented with personal accounts, nonfiction articles, and critical commentaries. Students taking World Literature second semester will be reading stimulating focus pieces, including Sold, the story of a young girl from Nepal who survives trafficking in India, and The Tao of Pooh, a look at philosophy through the accessible stories of Winnie the Pooh and the rest of the gang from the 100-Acre Wood. While the students read each focus piece, we will be looking at larger themes and universal threads that we see in literature across many cultures and time periods. In addition to reading supplemental articles and narratives, students will study short stories, poetry, excerpts from larger works, and biographies from the Elements of Literature textbook and Readings in World Literature book to enhance their understanding of the focus pieces. Each semester has 2 focus pieces along with supplemental readings. The third focus piece each semester will be a cultural novel of the student's choice. This project is called the Independent Book Study. While students are completing their independent book study in the last couple months of the semester, we will continue to read other pieces and complete activities in class. This project is to be completed mainly outside of class and gives the students the opportunity to apply the analysis, critical thinking, and cultural awareness skills that they will have been working on all semester. The outcome of this project is a multimedia presentation in which the student talks about his or her experience with the book and what he or she learned about the culture that the book portrayed. The kids have loved this project in the past as it gave them the chance to manage their own time and show off their speaking and presentation skills. They also like it because the project serves as their final exam. Students will be given time and resources in the library to find a book that suits their interests. Do be aware, however, that sometimes a student will latch on to a book that the Arrowhead Library does not have. In this case, if the student wants to continue with that book, he or she may need to make a trip to Barnes & Noble or another public library to find a copy. Throughout each semester, students will be graded on the following items. Quizzes and writing assessments will be used to check comprehension and skills during novel readings. Collaborative group activities will be used to help students engage with one another and master skills. And projects will be presented in option format, allowing each student to select the option that best suits his or her learning style. Grades are determined on a common percentage scale based on a total point system. Here you can see the common percentage breakdown. Class syllabi, project handouts, and other class documents can be found on my website, and school policies can be found on the Arrowhead website. Please monitor your students' grade throughout the semester on Skyward, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me via email. Thank you, and I look forward to working with your son or daughter.